So, we're going to talk a little bit about social media and about the do's and don'ts. Facebook is going to probably be your primary use of social media, and it's an awesome way to run your business and really fuel your business forward if you're doing things properly. So, we have a couple ideas of what can help you. Um, so, number one is posting. You need to be conscious of how often you're posting and when you're posting. So, as a rule of thumb, you're going to want to think that about 3 posts a day is usually the best. You don't want to post too much that you're over flooding people's news feeds and they get annoyed and then they block you. Or you don't want to be posting not enough where your presence is not known on Facebook. And also, the time that you're posting is very important too. So, usually, I recommend about 9 to 10 a.m. for your first post, about 12 to 2 p.m. for your second post, and about 7 to 9 p.m. for your third post. This may vary a little bit depending on, maybe if you're younger, you might have people that are up a little bit later at night, so your last post could be a little bit towards the late side. But as you post, you'll start to figure out when you get more traction. So you're going to want to be posting when you're getting lots of comments and likes and even shares so that more people are seeing what you're doing. Now, the second thing is to be positive and to be consistent with that. If you're posting something in the morning and you're saying, I'm so happy, I feel so great, I just worked out, I love my life, I love my job. And then by the afternoon, you're saying, I'm so stressed out, I can't deal with, blah, blah, blah. Um, it's not consistent and that's confusing to people. So you always want to portray positivity. And if there is something that's going on in your life that's, negative or frustrating, maybe you should just not share, or you should figure out how to put a positive spin on it. So, number 3 is pictures. You want to make your pictures your own. You want to make them creative. You want to make them colorful. You want to stop the scroll when people are, going through their news feeds and they're a lot of times on their cell phones and they see these tiny little pictures, so it needs to be something that's eye-catching. So, there's quite a few apps that you can use to do that, such as Rana or PicMonkey or PicCollage. And really make these posts and these pictures your own so that they're attractive to people. And that goes into number 4, which is be organic and be original. Don't try to be somebody that you're not, and don't try to use other people's pictures or screenshot their photos and use them. That's not cool. Just be yourself. Number 5 is consistency. This is so important in many aspects of life and many aspects of your business. So you want to make sure that you're posting consistently, that what you're trying to show with your posts is consistent, and that your positivity is consistent so that people start to really grasp who you are and what you're about. Number 6, don't reinvent the wheel. We have these trainings for a reason. They're things that are tried and true that work for top coaches that are working for us. So, people are going to start to, follow on to you like they've done with us or like they've done with top coaches. So don't try to reinvent, how this process works. Just, trust that this process will work if you start to implement these things for your business. Number 7 is don't be annoying. And I don't think I really need to go into too much detail about that, aside than think about what's annoying when you get on Facebook and don't do that. Number 8 is to expand your network. This is so, so important because you can be posting great posts, quality posts, great, information. But if you're posting to the same people over and over and over, people are going to get burnt out. So you want to make sure that you're consistently adding people to your network. About 2 to 3 today is a really good rule of thumb. And adding people that have mutual friends is also a great place to start because you don't want to end up in Facebook jail. It's not fun. I've done it quite a few times. And you can't send messages to people you don't know, and you can't send friend requests for at least a week. So make sure you don't do that. Number 9 is Hootsuite, and Hootsuite is an app that you can use to schedule posts. So you have no excuse not to be posting, even if you have a full-time job or you have kids or responsibilities. You can schedule your posts so that they post at specific times. You can even schedule them for your challenge groups. So if you need, some help with this, you can just ask us about it. Number 10 is to be attractive. And I don't mean to get all dolled up and, take selfies to post on Facebook. I mean, think about what attracts you to other people, what you like to see when you get onto Facebook. What makes people attractive to you? Is it positivity? Is it, you love when people are talking about fitness or workout videos or whatever it is that makes somebody attractive to you, and then you want to turn this into your own way to be attractive to other people. So what draws you in? And that's what you need to put out. Number 11 is to get inspired. So you're going to want to follow top coaches, or you're going to want to follow coaches within your team that you really feel like you connect to and that you like what they're always talking about and sharing. So some good ones to follow are Lindsay Matway, Tara Carr, Melanie Mitro, Wayne Wyatt, David Ingram, Caleb Thomas, Allie Upham. There's so many great coaches to follow, and there's so much that you can learn from them. So make sure that you're following some of them and checking in on what they do every day. And number 12 is don't be salesy. Nobody likes people that are salesy, especially when they get on Facebook just to, scroll around and enjoy it. I've had a couple people send me messages saying, hey, buy this, and I absolutely hate that, and I don't want to be anything like that. So if you're focused more on helping people and genuinely listening to their needs and, just really focus on listening to what they have to say and see how you can really help them. And also, don't be posting stock photos, or don't be just sharing promo videos of programs, because that comes off super salesy and nobody likes that, and you're going to end up getting blocked. So whatever you're sharing, make sure that you're relating it back to you and humanize it. We always say facts tell, stories sell. So sharing before and afters, if you don't have your own, ask one of your fellow coaches or ask a challenger of yours if you can share them so that you can inspire other people. And again, like I said, I can't stress it enough, no stock photos. So a few more little things I mentioned before: don't copy people's posts, don't share people's posts, don't copy people's pictures. If it's something that you like and you relate to, or you feel that speaks to you or about you, make it your own, and then it's okay to share, but don't just copy somebody else's, because that's not you. That's not who you are, and it wasn't your idea. And there is no shortcuts in this business, so don't try to take the easy way out and just throw something up there. If it's not quality, you're not doing yourself any favor. Make sure that you always think before you post, is this adding value to somebody's day? Is this something that could help somebody, that could inspire them, that could help them to want to make a change in their life? And again, consistency is key. And also to be aware that you attract what you are. So if you're posting positive things and you're, showing how much you love life and how you're passionate about whatever it is, that's what you're going to attract. And the same goes for the opposite. If you're negative, those are the types of people you're going to attract, and you don't want to do that. So make sure that you're keeping things positive.